A state lawmaker from Beavercreek says a new bill that would make Ohio a hands-free driving state could move forward as early as this week. The bill would make it a primary offense to simply hold a phone while you're driving. And 2 News reporter Adam Reif explains how it's expected to save lives on the roads.
Early data from insurance carriers show that crash fatalities are up 18% in Ohio in 2021. Yes, there are more drivers on the roads this year compared to the peak of the pandemic last year. But State Representative Brian Lampton of Beavercreek says distracted driving is also to blame, and it can be stopped.
It's more than what you're doing with your hand when you're holding that phone. It's what your mind is doing.
Data shows drivers look down at their phones for an average of 6 seconds at a time. That means at 45 miles an hour, they'll drive the length of a football field before looking back up at the road.
If you think about it, that's the same as just closing your eyes for 6 seconds. I can't imagine anyone doing that. Yet we're doing it when we're looking down at our phone.
A driver poll conducted by Fix Our Roads Ohio shows 81% of drivers interviewed say there are more distractions while driving today than there were 5 years ago. And 88% of Ohio drivers say they would be willing to obey the new law. Similar laws have already worked in other states.
Most of the states that have added a primary offense for distracted driving have seen a 20% decrease in crash fatalities.
Representative Lampton says the bill already has bipartisan support and support from the governor's office, law enforcement groups, the road construction industry, insurance companies, and safety groups.
Distracted driving is a mental thing. When you get in your vehicle and you set out to drive, it requires your full attention. Your full attention.
To increase transparency and prevent racial profiling, this bill also requires law enforcement agencies to submit annual reports to the Attorney General's office indicating the race of the people pulled over. Representative Lampton says he expects this bill to pass and be signed into law this fall. In Dayton, Adam Reif, 2 News, working for you.